Music Con students and families. This video is for the piano students in the 430 class, and this is an ear training video. So a little music theory today, some ear training. We are going to talk about 2 more intervals today. So in one of our previous videos, we learned about seconds and thirds. Today, we are going to cover fourths and fifths. So let's get started. So just a reminder, an interval is the distance between 2 notes, right? So if we're talking about a fourth, that means we start counting on the note, and the note that we hit when we get to 4 is a fourth away. So for example, let's start on C. C to F is going to be a fourth, right? Because we have C is number 1, D is 2, E is 3, and F is 4. So C to F is a fourth. All right? So that is the fourth. Let's talk about a fifth quickly, and then we'll talk about the difference between the 2 and how you can listen and identify which one is which, okay? So let's start on C again. And a fifth, as you can probably guess, is 5 notes away. So the fifth is from C to G. C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, G is 5. C to G is a fifth. Okay, so let's do a couple more examples. Let's say we start on, B. So B is 1, C is 2, D is 3, E is 4. So B to E is a fourth. All right, let's start on G and let's find a fifth up from G, okay? G is 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, D is 5. So G to D is a fifth. Okay, so you can pause the video right now and practice counting fourths and fifths up from any note that you choose. All right, but for this video, it's all about ear training. So I want to teach you a little trick to tell the difference between a fourth and a fifth when you hear it. Okay, so let's go back to C. And as we know, a fourth up from C is F. C to F is a fourth. And you can hear this by thinking of the song, Here Comes the Bride. That always goes with a fourth. Here comes the bride. You all know that song, right? Do-do-do-do, okay? So anytime we play a fourth, you can recognize that. So listen in your mind and see if it sounds like that song. And this is a skill that has a fancy name. It's called audiation. And that means hearing music inside of your head. It's a really useful skill to have in music. Okay? So let's do a couple of these just with a fourth. So you're gonna be telling me to yourself or to the video, yes, it is a fourth, or no, it's not a fourth. Okay? So I'll play a couple and you tell me what you think the answer is, all right? Yes, it is a fourth. No, that one's not a fourth. That's actually a third. A fourth would sound like this. All right, let's do another one. Yes, that is a fourth. Do-do-do-do. Okay, let's do another. What do you think? The answer is no, it's not a fourth. That's a second. They're right next to each other. Okay, let's do a couple more. Listen carefully to that one. That one is not a fourth. It's close, but the fourth would be this. And this is too high. That's actually a fifth. Okay, so those are some examples of fourths and how we can audiate, use our skill of audiation to hear whether or not it's a fourth, if it matches that song, the wedding march, okay? So let's talk now about the fifth, okay? So as we know, the fifth is 5 notes from the starting note. So let's go back to C. We know that C to G is a fifth. C to G is a fifth. And we also have a song that can help us hear what a fifth sounds like, and that is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Right? So if you think that this interval sounds like Twinkle, Twinkle, then it is a fifth. All right, should we try some examples? Okay, let's do some. What do you think? The answer is yes, that is a fifth. Little star, right? Okay, let's do some more. The answer is no, that is not a fifth. It's too low, it's a third. A fifth would sound like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. All right, so that one was not. Let's try another one. The answer is yes, that is a fifth. Little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, couple more. Did I trick some of you? That one was not a fifth, that was a fourth. A fifth would be this. Okay, so it's a little tricky to distinguish sometimes between a fourth and a fifth because they are very close to each other and they can sound sometimes a little similar. So the next part of our video is going to be an interval guessing game between fourth and fifth. And think about those songs in your head. So if it's a fourth, it'll sound like Here Comes the Bride. And if it's a fifth, it'll sound like Twinkle Twinkle. All right, let's get started. That was a fourth. Okay, next one. A fifth. Okay. That was a fifth. Okay, next one. That was a fourth. Next. That one was a fifth. Okay. That was a fourth. All right, let's go down low. I'll play that one again. That one was a fifth. Okay. I bet you can guess it. That was a fourth. All right. It's also an important skill for us in piano to be able to hear the intervals when they're block chords, when they're played at the same time. So for this round of guessing, I'm going to play the notes individually, then together. So you can start to hear what they sound like when they're played at the same time. Because in piano, we play a lot of chords, notes that sound at the same time. And it helps us if we can recognize those intervals. All right, so let's do a few of those, shall we? I'll play it again so you can get used to it. Okay, that was a fourth. All right, next one. That was a fifth. Okay, next. I'll play that one again. That was a fifth. Okay, next. That one was a fourth. Okay, so this video was just a little chance for you to practice your ear training, to start to recognize what different intervals sound like. So really nice work, and we'll use some of these intervals, fourths and fifths, in our group playing song for this week. So definitely check out that video too. All right, my friends, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.